pollo, carne de res.
Normally, I eat meat twice a week. For example, when I go to a barbecue with friends, I eat like barbecue ribs or meat normally.
Me gusta bastante, la verdad. Yo le doy un 10.
Yeah. I like it, I think like an 8. No, but I have a basic idea.
Realmente no, o sea, he escuchado en clase en su tiempo, pero actualmente no tengo conocimiento de eso.
The excessive meat consumption has a big impact on our planet and our body. Trees are cut down to make land for grazing or factory farm sheds, and untreated animal waste pollutes rivers and streams. Livestock is responsible for 18% of greenhouse gases emissions and is the main cause of deforestation worldwide. It uses 30% of Earth's entire land area. An increase of 80% in emissions in agriculture and livestock is foreseen for 2050. Did you know it takes 9,500 liters of water to produce half a kilo of meat? In the USA, 55% of water is used in livestock. We use about 8 times as much land for feeding animals as for feeding humans. And in places like Brazil, acres of forest are still being cleared for livestock, which creates pollution and also removes a perfect sponge for absorbing carbon dioxide. The land surface for livestock occupies 1/3 of the Earth's surface. More than 6 million animals are killed every hour to feed us. On today's factory farms, animals are craned by the thousands into filthy windowless sheds and stuffed into wire cages, metal crates, and other torturous devices. These animals will never do anything that is natural and important for them. Most won't even feel the warmth of the sun on their backs or breathe fresh air until the day they are loaded onto trucks headed for slaughterhouses. Livestock is responsible for 91% of Amazon deforestation because it takes more space, field, and pasture for it. Also, with the same 17.5 square meters that are used to produce 1 kilo of meat, could be produced 5.2 kilograms of dried fruit, 12.4 kilograms of cereals, 40.3 kilograms of fruits, and 7 kilograms of legumes. So, if eating meat is such a big problem, then why only a few ecologist pages talk about it? Now, let's go to the second part. Let's talk about health. In health terms, red meat is strongly linked with bowel cancer, while meat and dairy products high in saturated fat are causes of obesity and heart disease. Scientific magazines as Nature gave an advice about how not becoming necessarily vegan but eating more vegetables would help our planet. And we have to consider that 1 kilogram of legumes have the same protein content than 1 kilogram of meat. Oxford University's Heart Unit analyzed the health consequences of a range of diets, concluding that eating meat no more than 3 times a week would prevent 31,000 deaths from heart disease, 9,000 deaths from cancer, and 5,000 deaths from strokes each year. Processed meats, including sausages, salami, bacon, and corned meats, are more strongly linked with bowel cancer than fresh red meats because they usually contain high levels of salt and fat and have added nitrogen-based preservatives. We don't need to go vegetarian to look after ourselves and our planet, but we do need to cut down on meat. If you wonder how can you help, you can try meat substitutes. Lentils have always been a stand-in for meat since the beginning of veganism. They are hearty and can replace ground beef easily. Beans and legumes are amazing. They are inexpensive, healthy, filling, and there are so many to choose from: black beans, kidney beans, and pinto beans.
I think that it affects our environment in many ways, but we have to make a conscience of it, and I think that we have to eat it in a moderate way because it also apports with some nutrients to our body.
Me parece súper impactante conocer esto y creo que la única manera de poder apoyar es intentando consumir menos carne de la que consumo habitualmente hasta que deje de hacerlo.